She was never going to stand up and say anything to anyone again. If she heard anyone treated unkindly because of her strange name, she would speak up. She would not worry if it meant being losing Peggy's friendship. She would never make anybody unhappy again. Actually, here Wanda, sorry, uh, Peggy and Maddie, the two girls who used to make fun of Wanda Petronsky. Uh, Among these two, Peggy and Maddie also came from a poverty-stricken family, and she actually did not want to make fun of Wanda, but it was Peggy whose constant inspiration made her do so. Medi could not sleep that night because she was very guilty. She was guilty for her wrong deeds, and she also made up her mind with the thought that she would never again do such kind of unkindly things or unkindly deeds to anyone, even if she had to lose Peggy's friendship. So, on Saturday, both Maddie and Peggy wrote a friendly letter to Wanda telling her about the contest and that she had won. They mailed it. They praised her drawings and asked how she liked the new place. In a way, they were feeling sorry. They mailed it to Boggins Heights. Days and weeks passed, but there was no reply. Peggy started forgetting Wanda. But Maddie went on thinking about Wanda. The Christmas time arrived. The classroom was decorated with a Christmas tree. The teacher showed the letter of Wanda Petronsky to the class. It started her feeling for room number 13. She wrote that girls could keep all those 100 dresses because in her new house she had 100 new ones. She wished Merry Christmas to all. On the way, both the girls held their drawings carefully. The whole atmosphere smiled alike Christmas. Maddie reached home, but she felt that she would never see Wanda again. The drawings Wanda Petronsky made, she gifted it to everyone, and she specified two dresses which should be given to Peggy and Wanda. After arriving home, Maddie pinned her drawings at the torn places in the pink flowered wallpaper in the bedroom. The room became full of life and colors. Maddie looked at the drawings and thought that Wanda had been nice to her. She went on looking at the picture with tears in her eyes. She noticed the head and the face of the drawings. It was exactly Maddie. She thought that Wanda had drawn for her, and she ran to Peggy to show her picture. They went where Wanda's drawings was lying. Maddie raised it and said, "Look, she drew you." Peggy said, "She must have liked us." Hearing these words, tears come from Maddie. Maddie was actually a very soft-hearted girl. She did not do all the misdeeds intentionally. She was forced to do it with the force created by Peggy. Thus, both the girls realized that Wanda liked them very much even though they had teased her. We should never hurt the feeling of others. Nobody can say what may happen. So, this last line, or the two last lines, is a lesson what we have learned from the story. We should not hurt anyone, hurt the feelings of others, because we don't know what is waiting for us in the future. So, here Peggy and Maddie both realized, Maddie realized it already, but it took time for Peggy to realize that she did some wrong, and they also realized that Wanda liked them very much, even though they teased her, because they have found their pictures on the drawing, and some drawings were specified or specifically given to Peggy and Maddie. This is the entire summary of the story, The 100 Dresses, Part 1 and 2. Mm, Now you have to read the story after listening to the summary.